No place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, game 2 of this 4-game set between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Burrows is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now batting, Jose Perella. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, they definitely need Hosmer to get back on track. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Rose, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Three and 0 now. Burrows is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Scorched to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Settling in now, Cody Gwynn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Hot shot to third. Gloved by Schmidt. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Tyson Ross will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Tyson Ross, a big drink of water. Big guy, about 6'7". Unorthodox kind of throwing delivery. Good slider, good sinking action on his fastball. You take a look at him, he doesn't have the greatest mechanics in the world, but I will say this, sneaky fastball with late life, good hard slider, his changeup has gotten better, and if he has command of that hard breaking ball, that hard slider, he could be awfully tough to hit.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Missed with a slider. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by storm right now. He's punishing every mistake he sees, and we'll see if he can lose another ball over the wall again today.
Now to the plate, Jeff Bagwell. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. One out, nobody on. Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping into the box, Junior Moore, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First offering on its way.
That's a
The
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And this will be fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, home run number 44 on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
The next Cub up, Babe Ruth. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Now here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Morgan is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Will Myers, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So striding in, Christian Villanueva. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Griffey will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The next 3-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Grounded to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swinging a ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
At the plate, Cal Ripken. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ross pauses. 1-1 on its way. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at Wrigley for the start of the third as we get a nice look at downtown from high above Lakeshore Drive. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Standing in, Austin Hedges. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hedges, a California-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So striding forward now, Tyson Ross. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch, and he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First pitch on its way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. It's a slider taken for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. And with one away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. So stepping in, Jeff Bagwell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A weak chopper up the line. Villanueva brings it in time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, center fielder, Junior.
Digging in to try it again, Junior Moore.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got two quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and two gone here in the inning. And it's fouled away. Still even at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in now for San Diego, Jose Pirela. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 1-1. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Griffey Jr. going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. In now, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Babe Ruth.
Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 1 and the Padres nothing. So coming to the plate, Eric Hosmer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Moore. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. One away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Sent on the ground out to second. Morgan has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Villanueva. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A sign now from Piazza. The 1-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Moore ranging forward. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Mike Schmidt will lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Mike Schmidt.
The pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Schmidt is retired, and there's one away. So in now for Chicago, Darryl Burrows. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Burrows has proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled toward right center field. Margot's under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Ready now, Manuel Margot. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Grounded to short. Ripken comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in, Austin Hedges, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. One out, nobody on. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box now, Tyson Ross. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Called strike 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Padres down in order. They still trail 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Morgan. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the sixth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
First baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Digging in once again, Jeff Bagwell. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the 3-0 offering. Line drive, base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Junior Moore will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Bagwell, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, runner back standing. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Babe Ruth, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ross pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A bouncer to the left side. Galvis is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Jose Pirela. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And the great Raleigh Fingers is up and throwing now. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nope. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Sent on the ground out to second. Morgan fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ball strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Popped him up. Ripken onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. Mike Scott will come on now, as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. Myers arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Mike Piazza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Quinn ranging back at the track, and it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the seventh, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Digging in, Darryl Burrows. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 2-0 Chicago. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike one. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Riding in once again, Will Myers. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. There's one. Out. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Christian Villanueva. He swings and grounds it to short. Ripken scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another chance? Cal Ripken 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gwynn is there, 1 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The pitch. Oh, and this pitch is behind him as he has to arch his back out of the way. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Scott steps into his windup. Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he fouls this one off, making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another full count offering on its way. Count still full. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top 2-0. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And he'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact and keep this at-bat going. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Just missed with a breaking ball.
He's certainly well aware the bullpen is armed and ready, but he doesn't want to give this one away. He wants that shutout. He cannot lose this guy right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Moore is there. 1 away.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Austin Hedges. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Count still at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they're getting to the bullpen by this time.
Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Carlos Suarez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Carlos Suarez.
In there, and it's 0-1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 3 homers and 21 driven in. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Here now is our final ninth for this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. He left 3 men on base. For the Padres, no runs on no hits. No errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 seconds. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.